Welcome to the Software Tips and Tricks channel. So currently we are learning Puppeteer with JavaScript. So till now we have learned about how to install Puppeteer, what is Puppeteer, basics of Puppeteer, then basic operations like click using Puppeteer, type in the text box, selecting from drop down, and then in next video we learned about how to use keyboard and mouse class with Puppeteer. So in this video we are going to learn how to upload and write a file, also some basic JavaScript query filters. So before that let me tell you the requirement. So let's say we have software testing tips and tricks blog. So this was my official blog where I put articles about Selenium and other stuff, and I will put Puppeteer's article also. So let's say I want to download a image from the blog, and I want to save this blog post in my uh, PDF file, or I want to write this file. So I want how to do that. So I want to write all this text in the one of the document, and I want to save this image. So let's go to developer tool of Chrome. So let's see what's going on here. So it's a image. This image is the post main image here. So let give more window to the blog. So here is the image. This is the SRC. Let's confirm like it's the same image. Yeah, it's the same image. So I want to go to this SRC with the class name my thumb and want to download it. So for this we need to use JavaScript query selector first. So till now here I have launched Puppeteer, new page opened, I have set the viewpoint of screen size. Now I am going to softwaretipsandtricks.com. So this is how you use query selector. So this is JavaScript query selector. You need to page.evaluate to evaluate any JavaScript query. So here I am giving this parameter. So ACL is my parameter. This is my class name which we saw in image. So this is my thumb. So that class name I have passed. So that it will search this image with class name. From that it will get attribute of SRC. So in SRC this link is there. So it will get this link and replace last slash to, if it is there, to null. So in this image href we will get the whole URL of the image. Now I want to download that image. So I have to go to that URL first. So I will take one constant. This is like I will give name as view source equal to away page dot go to this URL. So here we are going to image URL. If sometimes image URL is like uh, image is hosted in same blog, then it may be dynamic URL. So you will not get this blog URL. So you can combine it using like this URL and then whatever image href URL you are getting. Now I need to set one buffer. So constant buffer equal to await view source dot buffer. So I am setting one buffer because I want to write the file. Now I will need to write a file. So to write a file we require some of the imports which we call in Java, but here we need to get some libraries from Node.js. Remember, Puppeteer is also one of the library from Node.js. So first I need required one fs for file system. Then I required path because I need to set the path. This is, I think, won't require because I am not using Windows system path library, but let it be. And I would need Promesify. So I need Promesify so that whatever asynchronous operation I want to do will be done promissively. So it will be in the util library. So this are there. Now I want to do read file and write file asynchronous operation to download and read and write the file. So in our case it is image. So it's a read. So it's read file async and write file async. So we have Promesify so that it will do in the sync operation, read file sync. So read file sync will do in synchronize, and only read file will do asynchronous. So we will try to use that read file sync and write file sync also. The same way I will do for write file. So now we have this read file async and write file async. So now we have buffer. So I will try to write file. So await write file async. So I want to save that image, so I will give one name accessible.png and buffer. So if I am not giving any path, it will automatically save in same path where this file rwd.js is. So I will try to log this. Okay, I have downloaded image successful. And we can say is saved. So this is what we try to download that image. Now let me run this. Read write download.js. So I am seeing one error at line number 20. Okay, so seems like I have missing something. So what I am saying is like when we have import or we have defined our libraries, after this file is over, we need to put a semicolon here. So this is how. Now let me try this. Okay, it gets us image is saved. So we get the image accessibility.png and this is what it is. So it get saved. So this is how we have downloaded the image. Now to read file, we can simply use read file async. So I define one constant content equal to await page dot read file async, and this image what is getting saved, I want to read that. So I will use same name here. And I will console.log that image is file is read or in the file was it. Now let me try to run this. So it's saying page.read file and string is not a function because we have some issues here. It is not record. Sorry, this is not page function, this is fs function. How we use for write file, right? And this is saying fs.read file is not a. So how we used here write file, we directly can read the file. Okay, fs we already use here, so we don't require to use here. So this is already doing fs read file and doing promisify on there. So we have already defined the function there. So this is basic mistakes we all do, because I am also learning with you guys. Okay, now this image is saved and the file is read. So this image is already there here and there it is read. Now let's try to use that function with I use like read file sync or write file sync. So let's tell me the use case for me. So I want to read all the text here and save into one PDF file. Don't do this. This is my blog post. Though I don't have copyrights, but yeah, this is my hard work. So don't try to download all my blog post using PDF file. So first we need to go to that page. So I am going to that page first. I can go through quiet clicking also, but I don't want to waste time on that. Let's see what's body we have. post article we have class post body, we can use this. So this div contains all full body of that post. So we can await. We can first, let's have good practice to have wait for that element. I am waiting for this class. I can give partial also if it is unique. I don't want to put space there. Now let I define one element to get that element. Await page dot dollar. So page dot dollar will give you, return you the element. Whatever element you give, whatever class you give, or uh, some DOM you give, it will return that element. So it will return full div with the class name post body. Now I want value from this div, right? So I will do await page dot, again we will use that page dot evaluate we used for to run JavaScript. So I just want to get the text. So el equal to el dot text content from my element, that what I define. So it will return all the text content from that element. Now I need to define, I have fs, right? Yes, fs I have. So I can use fs dot write file sync. So I will save in one of the PDF file, and what I want to save is value. So this is how I have saved this file. Let me try to run this. So first we are reading that image, we are downloading that image, then file was saving, then file was we are reading, and then we are creating one of the PDF file. We got some error, el is not defined. So in evaluate we did some mistake. Page.evaluate. Okay, we have to use that arrow in JavaScript. So this is the basic syntax of JavaScript only, and after that we are using that Node.js libraries. Again, evaluate failed, cannot read property text content. So I did some mistake. Text that looks fine. Okay, what if we don't use this? I get confused with JavaScript one semicolon, not semicolon, using some of the weird syntaxes I feel, because I am from Java background. But again we are getting the text content of null, so we are not getting that post body. So I forgot to use dot. So dot is to get the class name contains post body. So this time it should work now. Okay, it is work, and we got that file.pdf. So see, this PDF file has this written all blog post, but it's not coming in format. Proper formatting you can learn in your homework, or for me also it's homework. But if we got that, write the file on that PDF. Now we can again we can read that file. So to read that file, I define one constant my blog post equal to await read file sync. We can use read file sync, and I want to read file.pdf, so that I want to read, and I will log this whole blog post so we can see like what's in that object, again it getting read or not. So now let's try. With good luck this time we don't get any syntax error. So yeah, it got read but it printed buffer. So this was file.pdf. So I think PDF file we may have some issue to read. Let's try with text first. So I am writing text here. Import like file was read. So there was some issue with PDF. I think PDF file can't be read. Not sure. Okay, so text file is getting read properly, and we got full article in the read. So this is how you can read write files using the Puppeteer. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask in comment. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. It will give me my motivation as well. So let's subscribe and share this channel to all the QA people who want to learn Puppeteer or something new in automation field. So thank you guys. We'll meet in next video.